in shape because that was the form of the ones in the temple of Solomon, etc. Our body is the temple.
Are you in the mood for something sweet?
I said our body is a temple.
Me too.
Okay?
Me too.
Someone put a spiral staircase in this temple.
I think I'm going to make this mug cake for y'all. You want to know how to make this mug cake? Then stay tuned.
If you understand the DNA, there's something in our body called.
Let's go. So, hey guys, I'm back. I'm going to show you guys, and then I'll put all this together so that you guys can see what I make in my keto mug cake. So, first of all, you need baking cocoa. Okay? 2 tablespoons of baking cocoa. Okay? Then you need some vanilla. And I usually use a half or a cupful. I don't really measure anymore because I'm so used to making this dessert that I don't measure anymore. Let me get my book. I have a recipe book that I use for my stuff. See? Keto recipes. And I have a ton of recipes in here. Let's see. Let me tell you exactly how much. That way y'all can get it correct. And then you can get to the point to where you basically don't measure like me. So, half a teaspoon vanilla, baking powder, and you're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, salt, and you use pinch of salt, and then you're going to use your sweetener, and I use Swerve. I like Swerve a lot. It's pure erythritol, and erythritol is one of the good sweeteners to use in your when you're trying to sweeten up your baking and desserts, things like that. And then you use an egg, okay? And then, oh, it's over here because I wanted to make myself a bulletproof coffee again. Heavy whipping cream. Now, I found a trick. Land O'Lakes has 0 carbs, zero carbs. And also, if you like to shop at Aldi's heavy whipping cream has 0 carbs as well. So, that's a good thing. So, even though Walmart's brand is cheaper, I still pay $1 to $1.50 more to get 0 carbs. Believe me, it's worth it in the long run. Okay? Let me get my bowl. And like I said, I don't measure. The only thing I measure is my heavy whipping cream. Oh, and then you're going to need a mug. I'm sorry. You're going to need a mug, and you're going to need to, I spray it with coconut spray. Or whatever you have. You know, olive oil spray, whatever. Okay? So, here we go. Alright. 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I don't really measure mine. Pinch of salt. A half or a cupful of vanilla, or a half a teaspoon. Let me put this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yes. Okay. So I've got the vanilla, the salt, and the baking powder in it. Next thing's next is I put my baking powder, or baking cocoa in it. I use 2. Okay. Then, this is the one thing I do measure. Because if you don't measure your heavy whipping cream, it becomes runny. So, I got it on milliliters, and I use basically 1 tablespoon, which is 15 milliliters.
Oh, and then these are my favorite. This is my favorite of all time. And then we have separate kimchi jars. Oh, and this is our island. Right? Yeah.
Okay. And 1 egg. And that's all you put. Oh, and then the sweetener. I'm sorry. Anyway, you gotta put your sweetener in here. And with your sweetener, you can use 1 to 2 tablespoons of your sweetener. Swerve can be sweet. I put like 1.5. I don't like a lot of the Swerve. And yes, it's powdery, so it comes up. And then you mix this together. Alright, people. I like to mush it against the edge here to make sure there's no lumps in it. Now, I guess you could take this and leave it in this container, but I kind of like not to. So, the next step. Okay. Is to take this. And put it inside my greased mug. And as you hear in the background, I'm listening to Keto Connect. I like Keto Connect and I watch Keto Connect, and I think that they're definitely gurus on this keto lifestyle, but sometimes I feel like some of the things, and like this is one of those episodes where they eat a lot of things that I would not eat, and that's okay because everybody, you know, has their different techniques on the keto diet. You know, there's a bunch of cookbooks out, and I got one of the cookbooks that I thought was really cool, but then when I started looking at a lot of the foods, and this could be any cookbook that you go to, they just don't, they aren't what, you know, I like to eat. So, but anyway, so I wanted to show you, I put my mug in there, and I put it on for 1 minute. Okay, so 1 minute countdown till our sweet goodness, and then go to ice cream. And I get that. And then I have some, okay, whipped cream. Okay. So, let me put you back up here while we wait for our chocolate goodness to get done. Tomorrow I've got to go to the grocery store, so I will, and we're running out of a lot of things. I don't know how it's possible, but like I said, having a family of 6, and then all my children are home, they're not in school right now, so you really go through food because they're snacking all day. And I try to buy them healthier snacks like bananas, apples, pretzels, nuts, you know, things like that. So don't mind me, but I have been in my at-home clothes all day, and this is it. This is what it is when I'm home. Okay. So I like to put my my ice cream wax. That's what the cake looks like. And you know, if you watch it in the microwave, it will bubble up and then come back down. That's what the cake looks like. And then I like to punch it up like that. Now, this says 58 grams, half a cup is 7 carbs, right? Yeah. 58 grams. Okay? Right on the dot, 58 grams. 7 carbs. I haven't had many carbs today, so I'm going to have a little bit extra. Alright. And then 1 tablespoon of this sugar-free syrup. And a secret, it doesn't taste exactly like sugar or Hershey syrup, but your kids don't like it. So if you get used to this, they won't eat it. So, because my kids, when I have milk, drink like a gallon of milk and a Hershey syrup within a day or 2. So me having this, it lasts longer because they don't like it. So, okay. 16 grams. There's 3 carbs, but there's 2 sugar alcohols, so it's literally 1 carb for 1 tablespoon or 16 grams. I'm gonna zero it out. And I don't really even, I mean, that's a lot. I don't even, there, that's it. But normally I don't even put that much on there. And then your heavy whipping cream is 1 carb. I get it open. For 2 tablespoons, which is 6 grams. Which, like before. So I put 2. Okay? And there you go. We got you a nice little chocolate ice cream sundae. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching me make this delicious treat. Yes, it's very good, especially if you use the Swerve. Swerve tastes good, and you know, I think erythritol in general, because I use this Splenda Naturals that has stevia in it, and it tastes good with that. Splenda, it tastes okay, and I'm not a stevia fan, so I can't do stevia. But anyway, so I'm going to go enjoy my treat now. And then after that, I'm going to have my bulletproof coffee. So I will come back if I decide to. I probably will. But anyway, yeah, let's talk about keto tonight. Why not? Let's talk about keto. All right, I'll be back after I enjoy my treat. All right, friends, I just had my delicious keto mug cake, and I want to tell you, it is so good. Yeah, and it's only 2 carbs for that cake. Now, when you add the ice cream and everything, it becomes, I think, close to 10 to 12 carbs. But if you just did the cake with the whipped cream, even with just the cake, the Hershey syrup, it's the ice cream that basically makes the cake more carbs. But anyway, because I think the ice cream was 7 carbs for a half a cup. But I mean, you could just put whipped cream on it and it would be just fine. So, and I become inventive with stuff. Sometimes I take cream cheese and I put heavy whipping cream and I mix it together and put some little swerve in it, and I put that as icing. You could put butter in it, so you can have buttercream icing. Whatever. You gotta be creative with this diet. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to give you all that recipe. I was going to talk about keto tonight, but I feel like the video might be a little too long if I talk about it. But I am going to just hit on it a little bit of why I started the keto diet. Okay, so basically, I don't know if you've watched my other videos. I had a baby 2 years ago, and when I had that baby, I gained, gosh, well, initially, let's see, 30 pounds. But then when I stopped, I breastfed her for about a year, and when I stopped breastfeeding her, I started packing on more weight. So I got to a max weight, and I was feeling depressed about it, and so I decided to, I needed to go on a diet. I needed to lose weight. I was getting very depressed about my weight. My clothes were starting not to fit me, and I didn't want to go up in a size. Did not want to do that. And I decided that I needed to find something to help me. I have done other diets before, and I have always seemed to lose the weight but then gain it back. And I wanted something that I could sustain long term, you know, a lifestyle change. And this diet to me has a lot of benefits to it. It really does. So I prayed to God, you know, one night, well, not one night, but many nights, to help me find something to help me lose weight. And I kept seeing keto come up on my search engine. And so I started to research it, and that's how I got into the keto diet. So I'm not going to go into all the logistics tonight because it will take another 15 minutes, and I'm trying to keep this video short. So I may another night go into all the logistics of it, but this diet has a lot of benefits for me. I'm a nurse, and I was lifting a patient one night, and I injured my back, and I ended up shattering and splitting my L4 to L5. Well, actually, I herniated it, and for 2 weeks it hurt, but then went away. And then after 6 months, I started getting sciatic pain. My legs were going numb, and I was getting to the point where I couldn't walk anymore. So I ended up having back surgery, and when the surgeon did my back surgery, he said I was one of the worst cases that he had seen. I had split and shattered my L4, split it in half and shattered it, and then the one my L3 to L4 is herniated, and it's still herniated. So right now I have one herniated disc and I have half a disc in my back. So I go through a lot of pain, and pretty much every day at some point I feel pain. I've just learned to cope with it. because I am a nurse and I see a lot of like what is going on around me. So I just try to deal with it. Lately, the pain has been increasing. Not recently, but within the last, because this happened in 2013 when I injured my back. My surgery was 2014. So basically in 2017, my pain was increasing. This diet here helped me with inflammation. And I know that I've seen other people on YouTube talking about it helping them with cancer, keeping inflammation down, and I'm going to tell you what it does. When I am not on keto, my back aches, my legs ache, but when I am on the keto diet, I don't hurt as bad. I still hurt, but not as bad as I did when I was eating carbs. And I really attribute that to the sugars, the inflammation from the sugars. Have I go, because I've heard organic is even better, but I have not gone organic. I can't afford organic. Yeah, I have a family of 6 to feed, so that's just not going to happen. Also, things that I've researched is, like turmeric is supposed to help with inflammation. I've actually seen where they said emu oil, which I guess they take the oil from an emu, like when they slaughter an emu, which I never knew they even slaughtered them. That oil is supposed to help pain. But anyway, getting back to the keto diet. So this diet really helps with inflammation for me. It also helps. I have IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, that I have been dealing with since 2013. And I've noticed that since I've been on this diet, when I'm consistently on the diet, I'm not sick. And you could say it's because, a lot of people say they're constipated on this diet and have to take things to get their bowels to move. For me, I'm normal. So it helps the IBS. Okay. And then also I have what they call PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And not that I ever had problems having children, but it helps with that. It helps regulate my hormones. Since I've been on the keto diet, I have had periods. Before I was on the keto diet, after my 3rd child, it took me 8 years to have a period. And since I've been doing keto, I have been steady, regularly, every month having a period. Do I miss the days that I didn't have a period? I sure do. I can't stand it. It's like harassment, but it's good to be normal, So I will post another video on here about the keto diet, about what it is and how it works and what type of foods that you can eat. Because I know there are people that are interested in the diet. And, I'm out here to help you guys. So, and then you can help me too. If I'm doing something wrong, you can tell me. But I have lost 35 pounds, actually 36 as of today. Pounds with this diet. I plan on losing 70 more, so we can be on this journey together. We can do this together. The one thing I hate though on video is that I feel my body, I'm one of them people that's apple shaped. And I get so jealous of the fat people that are not apple shaped, that are pear shaped. Because when you all go on video, you got no double chin and you don't look heavy up here. So you can't tell that you're fat. But I can tell I'm fat because I'm apple shaped. So my weight is from my head, from my head to my butt. My legs are not fat. So I get jealous of you all. I get jealous of you pear-shaped people. But anyways, this is my body, and this is the way God wanted me to be. And He, like I said in my last video, this is the way, this is who I am. This is who He has made me this way. He made me where I am today. So I am where I am. I'm supposed to be. So anyway. But yeah, I'm going to post another video about the keto diet, and I'm going to try to help you all, and you all can help me. Okay? So enjoy your keto mug cake because it's so good. The sweeteners, you have to pick the right one. And I think Swerve is one of the, like, my cat keeps popping up. Swerve's erythritol. And I think erythritol tastes the best out of all the sweeteners, the artificial sweeteners. I don't like aspartame. I don't like stevia, even though stevia is really good for you. I don't like stevia. And Splenda's okay, but I'm iffy about Splenda. But anyway, so if you like this video, please subscribe and give this video a like and comment below and hit that notification bell if you want to get more videos from me. We can help each other, people. Yeah. So anyway, as I always say on my videos on Facebook, I love you all. I'll be praying for y'all, and God bless. And have a great night. So, yeah. This cat here wants cat food. She likes to have wet food every day, and she harasses me every day for wet food. But this is not the one you heard on the video. This... S'mores, come back. The people want to see you. There she is. That's my cat. She has claimed me as her person. She follows me around this house, meowing at me. Right now, it's nighttime, and this is the time I usually give them their wet food. So they're both down here waiting patiently. But anyway, I just wanted to show off my cats. S'mores. S'mores. Say hello. Can you say goodbye? I doubt it. Anyway, have a good night. God bless.